Why, hello there, and welcome.
You enter the quiet foyer of Schloss Mordenheim, a vast, half-abandoned castle. Dr. Mordenheim surely waits inside, but whether she's aware of your plans is unknown. Elise beckons you over, restless to get started.
Victra's probably up in her tower, at the top of the castle. She doesn't spend much time anywhere else.
The lobby is littered with electric machinery and what must be deliveries for Dr. Mordenheim. There's a conspicuous elevator in the center of the room. You investigate the elevator. Power has been cut from all levels, aside from the entrance floor. You'll need to find a way to restore power to each level. Two wheels dotted with runes are propped up against this wall. A yellow crystal between them matches the one above the door nearby. Both wheels click into place, and the yellow crystal lights up. The nearby door opens. Pulling this lever illuminates a red signal crystal. This should unlock the locked door in the lobby to the north. This door is locked, but you hear faint growling on the other side. You hear a strange roaring noise coming from the level above. This door is locked with a blue signal crystal. This door is locked, cutting off your access to the rest of the experiment floor. However, you can see another door down the hall. Access to this level from the stairwell is locked. The door requires an iron key. Inside this room, you see a massive creature. It must be one of Victra's experiments, judging by the brain implanted into the creature's head. Then, to your surprise, it begins to speak.
Raise your glass.
The thing croaks in a barely recognizable voice.
To Lamordia.
Could this be the Baron? The thing doesn't seem to recognize you. It attacks. Another rune on this elevator has been powered. You can now access the next floor. You step out of the elevator and onto the experiment floor. When you pull this lever, a green signal crystal lights up, unlocking the door to the north of the elevator. Various types of lab equipment are scattered throughout this room. A complex configuration of tiles sprawls over the floor. You solved the puzzle, allowing a door on the far side of this room to open. This key will unlock a door in the stairwell that leads to the living quarters. You should make your way over there to continue your exploration. When you walk through this door, you find yourself just down the hall from the place where you defeated the Baron. You use the iron key to unlock the door in the stairwell to the east. It leads to the living quarters. This door is locked, preventing access to the rest of this floor. But you can hear the buzz of electricity echoing from a chamber down the hall. You find yourself in a large room, covered wall to wall in electrical equipment. Scaffolding leads upward to a second level. A mass of lit buttons is configured in a pattern on the floor. Beside it, you see a lever marked with 2 dark runes. After deactivating all the buttons, the lever on the right of the room clicks unlocked. Pulling this lever restores power to the elevator, granting you access to the living quarters. You enter a sparsely furnished bedchamber. It looks like it hasn't been used in a long time.
It was our room. I'm not surprised it's so run down now. Without me, Victor has no reason to spend any time outside of her lab.
A large and mysterious figure lies on a table in the center of this room. Just as you enter, it springs up. Pulling this lever unlocks the door marked with an orange signal crystal to the east. You encounter a curious creature when you enter this room. It's a green polar bear with what seems to be a gas tank on its back. The bear seems to be guarding the lever against the wall, the one that grants you access to the top floor. Before you can get close, the bear lunges toward you. The mutated polar bear falls, a cloud of noxious mist dissipating around it. You can now use the lever it had been guarding. Pulling this lever restores more power to the elevator. You've unlocked access to the top floor, where Dr. Mordenheim waits in her tower. All the runes on the elevator have been lit. Now you can travel freely between all floors in the castle. You've arrived at the top floor of the castle. You should find the entrance to Dr. Mordenheim's tower nearby. You have made it up to the tower at last. Near the back of the room, engrossed in an experiment, is the woman you've come to confront. Dr. Victra Mordenheim. Victra's eyes flick upward as she takes you in. Without so much as a grunt, she returns to her work.
Elise, you've returned. Care to explain the rabble you've brought with you?
Elise steps forward.
I'm here to end things, Victra. You know we have to.
I assumed things were over between us when you left. With my heart.
You know what I mean. I can't let you make any more unbreakable hearts. As long as this heart beats, Lemordia will suffer.
And how do you plan to stop it? The heart is unbreakable. Unless you found a way. Auerbach! I knew I should have gotten rid of him permanently.
I'm sorry, Victra. Neither of us is leaving this room alive. Victra narrows her eyes.
Speak for yourself. You know, I've been teaching myself ways to use the cold to my advantage. You will make an excellent test subject.
The temperature in the room drops as Dr. Mordenheim attacks. You've managed to weaken Dr. Mordenheim, but before you can land another blow, she ascends, leaving behind experiments for you to confront. Victra falls back, wounded. She runs over to a door on the side of the room. "After her!" shouts Elise. You reach the top floor of this tower. Victra glares at you.
You've overcome my challenges. So be it. It is time for you to die!
Victra stands on the edge of a small balcony, teetering on the brink.
Elise, please. The unbreakable heart is everything. What is a little cold compared to the everlasting life of the unbreakable heart?
I said it's over, Victra. I meant it. Elise runs at Victra, and both plummet over the side. Victra lies motionless in the snow, with Elise beside her. "I'd back up if I were you," Elise says.
Elise... don't.
Victra croaks, struggling for every breath. "Goodbye, Victra. Despite everything, you'll always have my heart." Without another word, Elise puts her hand to her chest. There is an explosion of heat and light. And they are gone, with Victra Mordenheim dead and the unbreakable heart destroyed.